How to fix a firewall that blocks driver install or printer functions in Windows 11. Windows firewall software helps block threats from outside your network, but some firewall settings might cause issues that interfere with your ability to print. A few common printer issues that can be caused by firewall software include: printer software and drivers cannot be installed. Some printer functions work while others do not. The printer suddenly stops printing. During the driver installation, the printer is not found on the network, and a not connected status displays even though the printer is connected to the network. This video will cover how to adjust security settings in Windows Defender, the firewall that comes with all Windows PCs, as well as other security software for Windows. Configure firewall settings in Windows Defender. Search for and open Windows Defender Firewall. Click Allow an app or feature through Windows Defender Firewall. Confirm all HP programs in the list are allowed for your network type, private or public. To allow a program, click Change Settings and then check the box in the column that applies to your network. Return to the Windows Defender home screen and select Advanced Settings. Select Outbound Rules. Scroll to the right in the center pane to find the Remote Port column, and then click Remote Port to sort the list numerically. Printers use ports to communicate with a computer. Rules create openings in the firewall for specific ports. Here is a list of HP ports that should have access. If necessary, pause this screen to make sure all of these port numbers are displaying on your computer. Make note of any missing port numbers. To verify that an HP printer port is allowed access, make sure the Protocol column states either TCP or UDP. As you go through the list of port numbers from the previous screen, click on each port number. If Enable Rule displays in the Action pane, click this option to allow access. After you have gone through the ports for outbound rules, select Inbound Rules. Complete the same steps for the port numbers in this list. As before, pause this screen to make sure all of these port numbers are displaying on your computer. Make note of any missing port numbers. If you found and enabled all ports, try to use the printer again. If you did not find all the ports and noted some were missing, continue to the next step to create new rules for the missing ports. Select Inbound Rules or Outbound Rules depending on which port numbers are missing, and click New Rule in the Action pane. Select Port and click Next. In the Protocol and Port step, select either UDP or TCP depending on the missing port. Then type the port number into the specific local or remote ports field and click Next. If you only use a trusted, secure network, select Allow the connection. If you use multiple networks or an unsecured network, select Allow the connection if it is secure, and then complete an additional step to authorize or block specific computers. Click Next. Follow the remaining on-screen steps to create the rule. Repeat these steps for any other missing outbound or inbound port numbers. Once you have created new rules for all missing ports, try to use the printer again. Configure firewall settings in other security software for Windows. If you are using a third-party security provider, you can configure the trust settings to ensure your printer is a trusted device on your network. To do this, reach out to your specific security provider for more information on how to access and adjust these settings. Because every security provider is different, this video cannot cover all possible settings, but here are a few firewall tips to help make sure your printer is a trusted device. Update the security software to the most current version. Make sure firewall settings have not been changed from default. Set the firewall strength to medium or an equivalent level when connected to your home network. Set your network as a trusted zone. Make sure HP programs are trusted programs and are not blocked. Enable alert messages to allow, permit, or unblock the installation of HP products. If none of the steps in this video have resolved your issue and the firewall still blocks driver install or printer functions, contact HP customer support at support.hp.com/contact. Find more helpful videos on our HP Support YouTube channel.